Okay. Yes. We are back. Sorry for the break in transmission. That's Nigerian factor for you. All right. Okay. We are sorry for the break in transmission. Hey, it is well. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on. So right now, we like I said, that your logo is not your brand. When we talk about branding, it goes beyond logo. So looking at the first process step, which is choosing a memorable and culturally relevant business name, and also developing a compelling brand story that connects emotionally with your audience, then you are now look at that. That will the first two steps will form should be able to inform your vision for why you want to start the business. Because in choosing a name, you should have why you are choosing the name. What problem do you want to solve? What solution do you want to create? Who are my target audience? And I explained some of these things in the last webinar. So after you have identified that, then you move to the aspect of interpreting your vision, the business vision, in your business name, and also now in using graphical representation where to communicate what your business stands for. And that is where logo creation comes in. You understand? That is where logo creation comes in. Don't just start a business by creating a logo without a story behind your logo, without the objective for which your company, your business stands for. What objective do you want? Does your business stand for? What is the vision? What is your mission? What objectives do you want to, run with? So once you can answer this, then you can now interpret that through your logo. The logo should be something that interprets the company's vision, mission, and objectives. You understand? So after that, then you can now create consistent visual identity. That is where how to use the logo. They can now use the logo to create your website, create your social media platforms, and design banners, flyers, whatever, what have you, brochures, anything. You understand? So that is what is happening here. Okay. So let's see if we can still do something tonight. There's a technical issue at my hand here. I just hope it will be resolved. All right. So let me move fast so that we can cover a lot tonight. Let's move fast. So now looking at that, then we can now move on to digital presence establishment. You have chosen a good name, a memorable name. You have built your brand story. Then what next? You move on to the next phase, which is creating a logo, visual identities. Then you begin to now move to the internet, where you build your digital establishment. You make yourself known to the world. This is what we stand for. And in doing that, you have to develop a robust online infrastructure. And how do you do that? Number one, create. Number one thing that you do is to create a mobile responsive website with intuitive navigation. You don't need to understand this, but you can get a professional web designer or developer to do this, to help you to do this. One thing about when it comes to website design or web development, one thing that you need to understand is it has to communicate what your business stands for. And that goes a long way in terms of the color combination, the color palette, the typography. It also has something to do with the content of the website, which is the copy, website copy, communicating your message to your audience, to your target audience. You understand? So all these things you need to understand, and then be able to get someone that can relate with what you stand for and understand what your business goal is all about. So once you explain that to a good web developer or a web designer, then he or she will understand what you. Or don't just say, I want you to create a website for my business. Oh, I need a website for my business. Sit that person down. Explain what you want to him. Explain what you want and let him understand that, oh, this is what my business stands for. This is a solution, the problem we are solving. This is the solution we are providing. This is our mission statement, our vision, our goals, our objectives. These are what we are in the business to do, so that the person can develop something good for you. You understand? After that, ensure that the stuff is loading fast. I mean, the website is loading fast loading speeds, and optimal user experience. Because some websites, you click on the website and it will be rolling. It will take time before the website loads. Make sure that, tell the developer or the designer that, I want a website that will load fast, so that whenever clients or customers or our target audience are visiting the website, they can get it open first hand. And let the UX design, the user experience be appealing, so that, people don't find it difficult to navigate on the website. Like today, I was trying to order something online, and I've made payments since yesterday. I couldn't get any response from the store. And today I put a call through and I told them, I've done this, and they were asking me to do verification, email verification, NIN verification, BVI or BVN verification, bank verification. After that, they would do address verification. I was like, what? Why all this? And he said, I told the guy, I said, your process is too cumbersome. No. If not that I've made commitment, I will just switch off and look for another platform to buy what I wanted to buy. You understand? So make your process, the user experience, to be easier for people to navigate, for people to use, so that people can, so that you don't lose customers. You understand? You don't lose customers. So this is one of the reasons why you ensure that the site, your website, is loading fast. You understand? And then after that, you implement secure payment gateways. And when we talk about secure payment gateways, you have to look at the compatibility with Nigerian financial systems, because that's another problem, another issue or challenge that we have in Nigeria: payment gateway for online business owners. So once that is settled, you can use the likes of Flutterwaves or Paystack. I think Paystack is doing a very wonderful job now in the area of payment gateways. So you can, once that is settled, and also make sure you have a bank account in your business name, so that if the online payment gateway is having issue, people can do a transfer for whatever order or whatever service that you are offering. Then after that, you develop a clear, engaging content that communicates your value proposition. And that's where your social media platforms will also be integrated on your website. It will be integrated. So as you are building your website, you are also building up your social media platforms. You can get social media manager, or also build a team to work on that, so that everything works together for good. everything works together for good. Because of the challenge that we have tonight, I think I'm going to be a bit fast. So that we can finish up the webinar tonight. All right. I've been getting feedback that the network is not doing well. All right. Okay. Let me see what we can do. Let me see. Okay, so now the next thing that you also now need to consider is the legal and operational considerations. I told you, treat your online business like a real and serious business. Take your online business serious to the extent that everything is structured. You structure both the accounting part of the business, the legal part of the business, the operational considerations. Even if you are offering a physical product now, you have to look at it from the point of, how will I deliver whatever they order from my website? That's where logistics comes in. You look at that. So in looking at the legal and the operational consideration, make sure, like I said, once you choose your business name, I think I should have mentioned that earlier, that it has to be registered with appropriate Nigerian regulatory bodies. Register your business name, your company name, whatever you want to call it, with Corporate Affairs Commission. After that, understand tax obligations for online businesses. Like I told you, that the government are even collecting taxes from content creators now. All those guys that have monetized YouTube channels and also Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, they are paying tax to the government. There's a way they pay the tax is deducted directly before they pay them, and it is being remitted to the government account. So, but you must have your tax identification number. So once your business name is registered, you activate the tax stuff, then you develop a clear terms of service and privacy policies. This is very, very important. At times we don't take cognizance of this. Make sure, if you don't know how to do this, get a lawyer to help you out, because you can get into trouble with some clients. And if you have your privacy policies in place that you have spelled out before you do business with anybody, if anything legally comes up, you can be protected. Then you also need to set up efficient customer support mechanisms. There are bots now, that can serve as your customer service agent, or you get virtual assistants that will be responding to your customers when they visit your website, and you never can tell who would want to talk to a customer service support that needs a customer service. And once you have a professional virtual assistants, you see that you'll be landing deals. Oh yeah. So the number 4 thing that you need to put in place in setting up a profitable business, online business in Nigeria, is marketing and growth strategies. Marketing and growth strategies. Oh, I think I'm going to stop this webinar here because the network is acting funny. Over here. Or maybe I should do a recorded edition, but we have just a few minutes to wrap up. However, let me quickly do this. So looking at the marketing and growth strategies, then you have to look at social media marketing, where you develop a strong presence on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on TikTok. Yes, TikTok is the big thing now on TikTok. And in doing that, you create engaging, culturally relevant content, not just all those things that all those crabs that you see on the social media just to lure people to get views. No, this one has to be engaging, but also culturally and morally relevant. Your content must be engaging, but however, culturally relevant, and then use local languages and understand regional communication hints. If your target audience are people that that value local language, then mix it up with English, or as you're saying, if you're a Yoruba person, you can interpret, let it be, you have it on the screen transcribed, so that whenever they are listening, they can easily, I don't understand this, but the thing is transcribed or on the screen. So you look at that, then you now utilize hashtags and trending topics effectively. And this is where content creation and marketing comes in. You cannot do social media marketing effectively without content, or without good content and content marketing. So when you understand that, then you now look at a content marketing approach, which is to start a blog. First is you can start a blog or YouTube channel where you offer valuable insight about what you are doing. You don't just have a blog for blog's sake. You must tie your blog or YouTube channel to your business, to your online business, what you are offering, what you are profiling, with the solution you are profiling. So you do that. Once you identify that, then you look at creating educational content that solve real problems. Education, like what I'm doing on our channel, we create educational content that solves real problems. And then after that, share your success stories and case studies. Share your success stories. People want to know who they are doing business or who they want to do business with. Share your success stories, because that is one of the things that brings brand loyalty. There is what we call brand loyalty. If you want your audience to be loyal to your brand, then you must share your success story, even your failures along the line, and share case studies that can help them, and also then develop consistent content publishing schedule. Timing is very, 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 very important, and consistency. When do you want to be pushing out content? At what time of the day? Make sure it is consistent. Then build credibility and attract your target audience, and you see that your online business will be thriving. You build a profitable online business. These are the strategies. Then looking at that, you can also include targeted advertising. Targeted advertising, is to maximize your reach through advertising, and you can use paid adverts on YouTube, on Google. Those are the two big platforms where you can do targeted advert. And you can also develop a localized campaign, hard campaign strategies. You understand? And some of them are not that expensive like before now. Then you also experiment with different hard formats, and then continuously optimize your hard strategy. And also you can it is very, very important to allocate budget based on performance metrics. You don't just be putting money on ads and there's no good result. You look at which one is performing very well, this one is doing well, this one is not doing well. The ones that are doing well, you increase your budget allocation on that. The ones that are not doing well, you change them, you drop them, and you move on. So looking at that, let's move to the next strategy that I have here, which is monetization strategies. Monetization strategies. I think I have 4 slides to wrap up this webinar, and we call it a day. Yes, your monetization strategies. Number 1, look at revenue stream diversification. And what do I mean by that? You must create multiple income channels. Create multiple income channels. And how do you create multiple income channels? It is strategic, but it is not easy. It is not easy, but it is very, very strategic, but possible too. The first step is to develop digital products like ebooks, courses, journals, or templates. Irrespective of the online business that you are doing, you can create digital products around it. Then once you create a digital product, also learn to do what we call offer subscription-based or subscription-based services, where people subscribe and pay you monthly. That payment model is sustainable than just selling your digital product for at once. You can sell your ebook and say, okay, ebook, I've created it, I've sold it, that is, and you keep selling. But your online courses or your courses and whatever can be a subscription-based service where on a monthly basis they are learning from you. It could be a membership site, it could be, it could be consulting or whatever that you're doing. Then implement affiliate marketing programs. It's a strategy for bringing me in good prospective client or prospects. Yes, where you get people that can buy what you're doing, what you're selling, because it's a reward system. And one of the best model of marketing is word of mouth. So if you get someone that, someone subscribe to whatever you're selling or you're doing or you're offering, maybe your product, bought your product and services, and you say, oh, if you can recommend another person, you get a rebate for this, for the referral. And, it will help that person. It will even motivate that person to recommend whatever you are selling or doing to another person. And that is a means of advertising too. And there's reward for that. That way, you will get potential clients or target audience that, okay, I've used this, I'm recommending this product or service to another person, and the person is also using and also getting an affiliate referral benefit or bonus. So after that, then you look at creating sponsored content opportunities. Sponsored content opportunities where you can now use, you can use influencers marketing and the likes. And this is something that can help you to create revenue stream diversification. It will help you to create multiple stream of income or multiple income channels for your online business. Did you get that? And in doing that, you may want to ask, how do I do that? One of the ways that you can do that is to always look for partnership development. Collaboration is the new oil. Partnership development. How? Expand your business networks through collaboration with local influencers. Look for local influencers, people that are doing good in the area of your online business, and collaborate with them. Some of them, they will charge you. Some of them, it will be based on the strength of relationship. So it is better to start relationship before you bring business into the relationship. You understand? Then you look at you can also join professional networks and online communities. Professional networks and online communities. There's this speaking gig, a network for speakers, and I've forgotten the name now. I will remember. I think I should remember before the end of this program. That you can join. There is a Rotary Club. There is a JVC. There are a lot of them out there that you can join. Even online communities that you can join on school, on LinkedIn, on some of these membership platforms that you can join, and you'll be surprised how people are collaborating and networking, partnering for good. Then you can also partner with complementary businesses. Oh, this person is doing my kind of business, or for instance, if you're an MC, you can partner with an event planner. You can partner with someone that with a cinematographer that could do the coverage, event coverage. You can partner with food vendors. You can even partner with people that owns the event center, and you'll be getting your rebate from them. Every one you refer, you will get a rebate. This is one of the ways to create multiple streams of income through your online business. And also you can attend the digital entrepreneurship events and webinars. There are a lot of them out there. I told you the one I attended this week at the US commercial service, and I networked with some people there that they even opened me up to some opportunities I never believed are out there. So also learn to attend events, and webinars, and make yourself known during that event that, oh, I'm here, network with people. Then lastly, you also work on payment and financial considerations, where you optimize your financial infrastructure. And how do you do that? Integrate multiple payment options. I mentioned that earlier. While you are doing online gateway, payment gateway, also work on bank accounts, bank transfers, mobile money. You understand? Work on the bank account. Something could happen to online payment, so people they can pay directly into your bank account. Make sure you have multiple payment options. Then also use reliable payment processors like Seller.co, and Paystack is also a reliable one, and Flutterwave. All these guys are doing wonderful job, and I will advise that you subscribe to their stuff for your online payment gateway. Then maintain transparent financial records. It is very, very important as you are building your business, your online business. Get a CPA or an accountant to be helping you out. You might not put the accountant on your payroll for a start, but you can make a friend with that person and say, oh, I want you to be my friend and I need your professional advice. Okay, I'll be giving you so amount every month just to support, or whenever you come or whenever we need your service. You don't make it free because you are in business, so that you can get the best out of that person. Then finally, consider microtransaction and installment payment models. Even if you want to do online courses, there are some courses I'm doing now that I did installment payment model for my student, and I was surprised. There was a forex mentoring program that I'm running for Gen Z at the moment. I told my client that my student that okay. They can make the payments for 3 months, and I was surprised that one of them paid installments instead of 3 installments. Oh, this thing is disturbing me here. So I was surprised when one of them did 2 installments instead of 3 installments. So consider that, because in the long run, it will help you to create a lasting business relationship with your audience. And then, so this is what I want to share with you. And in conclusion, oh, what's happening here? Okay. So, okay. Okay. Sorry. All right. So in conclusion, building a profitable online business in Nigeria requires strategic planning. You need to be strategic in your planning. It requires cultural understanding and continuous learning. You have to continue learning as your business grows. You also need to follow some steps in scaling your online business. You need to do that. And that is going to help you a lot in building a profitable online business in Nigeria. So as you follow this guide, the steps that I shared with you, I want you to remain adaptable to developing good strategies to build a profitable online business. And you can successfully navigate the dynamic landscape of Nigeria, irrespective of the challenges that we have, the infrastructural challenges, and a lot of things that are not working as expected. But however, people are cashing out. People are cashing out. People are cashing out. So you can also cash out, and you can be planted locally and take your business to the global stage. So on this note, I want to appreciate you for spending this evening with us on this platform, and want you to know that I'll be coming your way next week with another content that will help your